Good evening, everyone. We got a treat for you today. Hi, Laurie. I am Jad. Oh, they're coming tomorrow. So, yes, we've got a veritable summer feast for you today. We're doing it in two parts. We're going to make the cake bit today, and then tomorrow we're going to do the decoration. I'll just put the link in for Laurie. As I always say, this is only for Laurie. Unfortunately, Tracy isn't very well, so she won't be joining us tonight. She did say that she was going to watch it but not actually do it live. Hiya, Ruby, how are you? So she did say, because she's got a bad ear, she did send me a picture and it looks really sore. So she's on antibiotics. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
So, yeah, so Tracy's not joining us. She's got a poorly ear. She's on antibiotics and drops and everything.
Aww.
So she did say...
Am I echoing? I'm hearing double. I might have to go back and come back in.
Yeah, I can hear you slightly echoing.
Okay, let me go back. I'll come back in. Hopefully. You'll have to back up for me. Okay, let me go back. I'll come back
in. So we'll just chit chat while Laurie's. What? Oh yes, you did look very handsome. Amjad, he said, "Did you like my outfit on Facebook? Ty looks stunning."
I don't like bragging about it,
Well, in this part of the country, they call it a pose I'm sticking, like left, right, and centre. So yes, it's I might have to not say. Is that better? Oh, it's still in it. Oh, Ruby's made some lime curd. So yeah, so Laurie was sticking, Laurie were echoing, and I was sticking. So basically, I've just gone out and come back in again, which is what Laurie says she were doing. I'll just put that link in again for her, just in case she's trying to find the link. So yeah, yay, she's back already.
I hope that's better.
Yeah, I've got a problem as well, Laurie. I was sticking. You know, like you had other Saturday where you were sticking and whatever. So I went out and come back in again. I says, well, we'll get all problems over and done with before we start.
Right. Well, I thought I hit mute, but I must not have tapped it hard enough. So I'm like, oh, crap.
So
hi, everybody.
Fingers crossed we can do rest of the stream without any hiccups.
Yeah. I know, and I smashed an egg on my nice brand new tablecloth. I'm so mad.
Oh dear. So yeah, so to start with, I'll show everybody. This is my spring. I've got a springform pan.
I just got this.
And I'm using like a cake liner.
Yeah.
These is like when you're making Victoria sponge, when you're making a cake, basically. So
well, I don't have all that fancy stuff, Jeanette. Now you know that.
Well, I swear by them, honestly, Laurie. I've
Yeah.
got the round ones, I've got the loaf liners, I've even got the square ones, like for, you know, instead of cutting pieces. Anyway, so I've got something for every occasion. So yeah, so that's that out of way.
What's your address? Or no, actually, I'll give you my address. You can send me some of that stuff.
Along with orange and mint essence. And funny you should say that, Laurie. I were only thinking the other day, and I thought, well, Laurie, I ain't got no mint essence. I could do like a package where I send you some lemon essence, orange essence, mint essence, and probably some of them and some loaf liners as well. I could do like a package, get a package together.
That would be awesome. I have all those mints, or the essences, but other than the mint. Remember, I couldn't find that mint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's the only one I don't.
You'll have to message me, and if there's something in particular that you want, which I can get, then, you know, you'll have to let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you always let us know a week before. Well, that won't work either. It takes a long time for orders to come from there.
Anyway, well, it don't really matter how long it takes. I mean, as long as you get it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I just started looking for all this stuff because, you know, a lot of things, you know, you probably have everything. You love to bake. You have way more than what you need. Where I'm just getting started. So, you know, when I baked, I always did it the old-fashioned way.
That's exactly how I started, Laurie.
Yep. Just starting out.
I'd think to myself, oh, I need this. And then I sort of, I've got more tins than you can shake a stick at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's only what I've progressed onto gaining, if you know what I mean. I've got 4 drawers with all my, like, you know, my essences, my chocolate chips, brown sugar, you know what I mean? But I've only sort of built it up.
Right.
Gradually.
I have a lot of stuff, but not, it seems like every recipe we do, there's something different that I need, which is okay because I'll have it eventually. And I'm sorry that I'm lagging, guys. My computer's really been giving me issues. I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, we've got all problems out of the way. You seem okay. Yeah, tiny little bit laggy, but I think I am as well. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a start now. So yeah, as I explained, we're doing this in 2 parts. Part 1 is today, and then we're going to do the milkshake bit tomorrow and the decoration. So, because it's got to be soaked overnight or 4 hours or overnight or whatever, you know what I mean? Right, I'm just going to switch my camera around, Laurie.
Okay. Don't leave me alone.
Would I do that to you?
Yes, you would. You've already done it.
Not intentionally. Not intentionally.
I know.
Yeah, so that's my dish, right? Now, oven's already on, gas mark 3 or 175 centigrade. So yeah, it's quite a low temperature.
What is it again? What's it Fahrenheit?
Pardon?
I have mine on 350. Is that too high?
You want to turn it down slightly because it's not what we normally have it on. It's just slightly. Yeah, I'd turn it down just a fraction.
Yeah, put it on 325.
Yeah, that should be fine, Laurie. It's okay. Normally, I mean, Chris will say to me, don't tell me gas mark 4 because we've got like a gas on gas. And I went, no, actually, I says it's only gas mark 3 tonight. Because most recipes are for gas mark 4. Right, so we're going to start. And this recipe doesn't have any butter in it. So basically, you want 3 eggs. This is the first. Name me 3 eggs going in.
3 eggs. Oh, I should put more.
Yeah, half a cup of sugar, which translated is, oh, your auntie's watching. No, I'm Jad's auntie. I'll wave. so yeah, I'm Jad's auntie. You will love this, but we're doing it in 2 parts, so you're going to have to watch tomorrow as well. So to this, you need half a cup of caster sugar. My caster sugar's gone a bit solid. It's been that warm. Now it says that were a thing. It don't matter. I'm using the beaters anyway. You've got to whisk this for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until it's pale and thick. But I don't think we'll be sat here for 15 minutes.
I'll put mine on my lap so I don't make so much noise.
Okie dokie then. So avert your ears if you've got.
We'll have Amjad keep the chat going.
Did you say something, Laurie?
We'll have Amjad to keep the chat going while we're doing this.
Yeah, you keep everybody entertained, Chris and Amjad, while we do this. I don't know about yours, Laura, but mine seems quite thick.
I think mine has thickened up.
Yeah,
how's that?
Yeah, I'm going to say mine looks light, but it's probably lighting, if you know what I mean. We'll leave it at that anyway, because we can't sit here for 10, 15 minutes and not be doing anything.
Okay.
So next, we need a teaspoon of vanilla. So we need to beat it again to incorporate that. Right, so the next thing is you need 170 grams of plain flour, and you've got to fold this in. Hey, Johnny. Johnny says turn that oven off to hot. It's not as hot as what we normally have it, Johnny. So yeah, we're just beating this so all flour's mixed in.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's quite a gloopy thick mixture, isn't it?
Yes. Mm.
So that's that all mixed in. So what we need to do now is put it in this.
I see this is part one. How many others? Just another part.
No, there's only you see what we've got to do, Ruby, is when it's cooked, we've got to let it cool slightly, and then we've got to do like three milks. There's evaporated, condensed, and normal milk, and it's got to be soaked overnight. So we can't sit here like 4 hours and just twiddle his thumbs.
I think I may have to wait till morning to do that because it's going to be waiting till 4 o'clock again.
Yeah.
So I think I'll wait and I'll do that part in the morning.
But it don't. I mean, with this, we're soaking it, Laura. It don't really matter because it does say 4 hours or overnight.
Okay. That'll work.
So yeah, there's only 2 parts to it, Laura. It's the milkshake bit tomorrow and the strawberries that we're doing.
Okay. All right.
That's what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if we were going to do the, poke the holes and put the other mixture in today or not.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that's in the tin now. It needs going in the oven. It says between 30 and 35 minutes until the skewer inserted into the center of the cake comes out clean. So if you wouldn't mind, sweetheart, it needs going in oven.
What is it?
Yeah. It's about.
Not kidding.
Yeah, I've already set it up.
I've got it.
I got it. My camera's not wanting to turn over. It's like everything else, isn't it? Ah, there we are. So yeah, so that's got to be okay.
I think we're done with the blender, right?
Pardon?
We're done with the blender?
Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay.
So that's the timer set. So we've that's got to be in. I put mine for 35 minutes, but I'll get Chris to check it. So yeah, so once the cake's ready, we've got to pierce it all over. Obviously, you've got to let it cool down slightly. But then you've got like three. You've got ordinary milk, you've got evaporated milk, and you've got condensed milk, and they all need mixing together. And you pour it over the cooled down cake, and it does say cover and place in the fridge for 4 hours or overnight to soak. Thank you, Amjad, and thank you to Amjad's auntie. But yeah, lovely, lovely summer dessert. You can have it just as a slice of cake, or you can have it as a dessert. It's so adaptable. It's so easy, Amjad. And the only reason why we're doing it in 2 parts is we're not going to sit here 4 hours chit-chatting.
Oh, why not?
So yeah, so we're going to do the strawberry milkshake bit tomorrow. I've already measured mine out, but I've not cut the strawberries or anything. So yeah, so but we just, you know, me, Tracy, and Ruby discussed it, and we said, well, when you think about it, we wanted to do it because it looks delicious. I've got a picture.
Oh, yes.
And that is the picture, and it looks so delicious. So we all wanted to make it.
Yes, indeed.
Tracy, strawberries. Hiya, Tracy. Did you know Johnny's been nicking your strawberries? Yeah, it's there in black. It's there in black and white. Oh dear.
Did you measure out all your milks or no?
Yeah, that's all measured out.
Okay.
So, I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
I know you have plenty of recipes. Do you think about replacing Tang, a sweet orange drink, for the strawberry? As I says to Laura, didn't I, Laura? It's that adaptable. You can use any flavour of milkshake. You can use any fruit on top. That's why it's so adaptable. But Laurie loves strawberries. I love strawberries. Chris loves strawberries. So basically, that is why we're using strawberries instead of another fruit. But if you've got another flavour, I mean, it's like you could even use a chocolate milkshake, and instead of putting strawberries or whatever on top, like create some, you know, it's like you've got to be creative. You've got, you know, you've got to use your imagination.
Wow, that is thick stuff. That's the first time I've ever seen the
condensed milk.
Yeah, the condensed milk. I've never ever had a reason to use condensed milk.
It is. I mean, I'll explain to everybody. Laurie said she'd never bought any condensed milk, and I says it's pretty much similar to evaporated milk, but it's a lot more thick and gloopy.
Way thicker.
Yeah, and I always buy the unsweetened one.
Yeah. Oh, great.
You know, I mean, it's like, you know, if we have what you call soda, I always get the sugar-free version.
Yeah, well, I got it.
If I drink it
sweetened. Probably got the sweetened, but I did. I thought you said to get sweetened.
It don't really matter, Ruby. It's your own preference. But if it calls for sweetened condensed milk, I use sweetened. I've got tons of tins in the cupboard. I've got both. I've got unsweetened and I've got sweetened. But this does say sweetened, but I think it's unsweetened I've used. But it don't really matter. It's not going to alter the taste in any way, shape, or form, because it's soaking into your cake. And then you sort of put in that added, what I call a twang. because you're using strawberry milkshake and you're using strawberries. So it's like complementing the cake. But yeah, I mean, if anybody wants the recipe, just let me know. Or like what I do, I copy and paste it. I'll send it to you. And it's basically, if you don't fancy strawberry milkshake or strawberries on top, you can do something else. You know, banana flavour and some sliced banana on top, or let's say chocolate milkshake with grated chocolate. You know, it's that adaptable that you can do anything. As long as you stick to recipe and do it by the book, it don't matter what flavour recipe, you know, what flavour milkshake you've got. So I thought I'd just put that out there. I mean, we're only using strawberries and strawberry milkshake because we absolutely adore strawberries. So so yeah, you know, it's you know, I mean, I might make this and then think, oh, I've got some strawberry. I mean, I've got some banana milkshake in cupboard. I've got chocolate milkshake. You know what I mean? I might think, oh, I'll make it, but I'll use you know, instead of strawberry milkshake, use another flavour of milkshake.
So working away.
I
got it now. Just got to shake it all together, I guess. That's really going to be wet. Isn't that going to make that cake?
That's
is it like a pudding?
That's why it's got to be soaked overnight, basically, because there is a lot of milk and condensed milk, and you know, there is a lot.
Yeah,
but I think that's why it's got to soak overnight, so the cake can actually soak it up.
It'll probably thicken up. It'll probably thicken up like pudding a little bit, won't it?
Yeah, I reckon so. But I mean, I think that's why you let it cool slightly, because otherwise, if you pour that on top of a hot cake, it's going to make like a custard, isn't it? Yeah.
That's why it says you have to leave it cool for like 15 or 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it says set aside in the pan for 15 minutes to cool slightly. So you haven't got to wait for it to completely cool. You've just got to let it cool slightly.
All right. I bet you Chris is not going to be able to wait a whole day for his cake. I can't see that.
My son says to me, "What you baking tonight?" I went, "A milkshake cake." I says, "But it's not going to be finished while tomorrow." I said, "Because we've got to do it in 2 pots." So, also, that means I can't have any in the morning. I went, "Yeah, you're right there, Philip." I says, "You're going to have to wait another day." I said, "Till we finish it tomorrow night."
So,
yeah. Now I got to figure out.
When they asked me what I was making, and I says, "I'm making a milkshake cake," and I says, "But you're not going to have any till like probably Thursday."
Torture. By the way, my husband loved those cookies that we made last week. He ate, I think I told you, he ate every single one of them but one. I had one. The whole batch.
Ours were gone next day.
He's a good lad. I've taught him well.
I hear that.
I couldn't believe he ate all those. I'm like, man, you're gonna have a bellyache. No, I'm not. Like a little kid in a candy store.
But it's like this, Laurie. That is appreciation that they baked well. If you know, hi Wakey, how are you?
Hi Wakey.
But yeah, you know, that is the old. You know, that's what I like. I love to love them, if you know what I mean.
Right. Well, that's the first thing that he's eaten since I started baking with you. And he says, "Oh, these taste like brownies." I said, "Oh, you like them?" He says, "Well, yeah, it has chocolate chips in them." I like those.
So suffice to say, you'll probably be making them again.
Yeah, probably. More than likely.
Talk of the devil and the sure to appear.
Yeah. He's out cutting the grass. It's
Yeah,
hot
we're talking about you.
He's hot. It's hot outside today. Wow, is it a hot one?
We've had it for about 3-4 days, Laura. It is unbearable.
Wow.
You know, nobody's sleeping at night because it's that hot.
Wow.
It's been like 28, 29 today. That's in centigrade, so I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. But
it's 83 here, but it's so humid. It makes it feel like it's 103. So
we actually this afternoon had a thunderstorm, but it was hailing as well.
Oh wow.
But you wouldn't have known because as soon as it passed over, bright sunny and humid again.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't do anything for the humidity.
Tracy said she's going to try to make the cake tomorrow.
Well, that's it. If you've got ingredients, Tracy, it's dead simple. But you must remember that this milk mixture has got to soak for 4 hours. Yeah, it was same here, Amjad. He says we had hailstones in London.
Wow.
I forget what time were it. We're at about 2 o'clock.
Did you know that?
So it were around 2 o'clock. It went ever so dark, and I says to Chris, "There's something brewing." And then I heard thunder in distance, and I says, "We're going to have a thunderstorm." So anyway, it started thundering, and then all of a sudden, Evans opened up. We had, a downpour, but it hailstones as well.
Yeah. Well, yesterday's the first day we haven't had rain in a while.
Wakey says this afternoon I had fish and chips and mushy peas, thunder to follow shortly. Not that sort of thunder, Wakey. Yeah. But yeah, I went to Chris and says, "Oh, thank God for that. We're gonna get, it's not gonna be." Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Kate says, "Hi, no hailstones here. It's been 32 here, sun out again." But it were about 2 o'clock, Kate, and it went ever so dark. Like how it goes dark when when a storm's coming, and then I heard sort of thunder in distance, and it started raining. All of a sudden, Chris says, "That's not rain." He says, "It's hailstones." So it turned in, Oh, bless her. But it's like, me and Tracy were chatting. Chris has got like this, we don't know whether it's a heat rash or whatever, but it's on his thigh, like his hip part. And no, we don't have air conditioning because we don't get this weather all time. Oh. So, yeah, so... Oh, anyway, but it's sort of been an ongoing thing for about a year, and it's like a heat rash, and when it's like this, it makes it worse. So he says, right, he says, "I'm going to phone doctors." He says he's got like what they call a zero base cream, which is like it's like a moisturizing type of thing. That don't touch it. Now, the doctor gave me some antibiotic cream. So I says to him, I said, "Well, why don't you try some of this tonight?" Because it's terrible. He's itching it all the time. It itches like crazy. So I says to him, "Try some of this just for tonight." I says, "And it might sort of calm it down a little bit." So I pour him some on, and he says, well, I'm still going to ring doctors because I need some cream or something for it. Anyway, he didn't actually get to see the doctor, but he rang them up and she says, can you take a picture of it? You know, this is sort of the norm, you know, since... Is that thunder? Okay. So anyway, I took a picture of it for him to actually send to the doctor, and then she rang him back and she says, oh, it looks nasty. So he's on antibiotics and he's got some like steroid cream, that sort of thing, just to calm it down a bit. But no, that was me. Oh dear, so we can hear that all the way over from Wakefield then, Wakey. Anyway, but yeah, I said, as I say, me and Tracy were talking. I says, it sounds like you've both been in wars. Chris is on antibiotics, strong antibiotics. He's on the, he's got this, you know, he's got this cream. So I says to him, I says, it really, I mean, in my opinion, wait, anyway, I says to him, really, I says, it's that bad, Laurie. I reckon he should see a dermatologist. Yeah. So, you know, but it's like been an ongoing thing. I'd say at least 2 years. They give him cream and antibiotics and it seems to calm it down a bit. But the minute he stops taking these antibiotics and using this cream, it flares up again.
Right.
So
and the antibiotics, they don't want to put you on the antibiotics constantly because eventually they won't work for you at all.
Well, this is it. This is it. And that it's like putting what I said to Tracy, it's like putting a plaster on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not going to go away. You really need to see a specialist. Oh, well, that's me booked for the weekend. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I mean, but that's only my opinion. It's sort of that bad, you know, it drives him nuts because he's itching it all the time. It's red, it's sore, you know, and you know, my opinion is I think he needs to see a dermatologist to basically get to the bottom of what's causing it.
Sorry, I didn't tell you, did I? That I phoned Albert FM radio station up earlier on today.
Did you?
Yeah. I phoned Albert FM today to enter the mystery prize competition. The presenter answered and said, congratulations on being our first caller. All you need to do is answer the following question correctly to win our mystery grand style prize. Well, you can imagine I'm going, yeah, go on, Dave. So the presenter told me, he said, you're feeling confident it's a maths question. So, well, I thought I bragged about it a bit. It says, well, I've got a degree in mathematics from Oxford University. I've taught maths at A-level students. So, yeah, for 20 years. So I thought, yeah, you're really good. This is, it's going to be an easy question. So I said, okay, then. So the presenter says, I've got the prize, our grand prize is 2 VIP tickets to a Wednesday game and to meet the players after the game. And I says, no, then what's the question? He says, what is 2 plus 2? I replied, 7.
But yeah, I'm of that opinion as well, Kate. It should be reported to the dermatologist. It's not going to go away. It's only like sticking a plaster on it, and you know, well, it's okay for now. We've gave him antibiotics. We've gave him cream. It sorts it out, only temporary, and then it comes back. They can't keep using this cream and taking antibiotics all the time. So yeah, I think they should refer him to a dermatologist, and they can get to the bottom of exactly what it is and the best treatment for him. No, Tracy says Westgate in Wakefield. There's an old church there too. So yeah, but it's only sort of making it worse with the hot weather. It's there all year round, But obviously this weather, it makes it worse. So we've only got 15 more minutes to wait, and then the another 15, and then we can. But yeah, such an easy recipe. If anybody, yeah, they should, because see, that's what they did with this thing behind my ear and in my ear, Kate. They took swabs, and that's when they thought I'd got shingles. But just to be on the safe side, they took swabs in my ear, and it come back and it weren't shingles.
There was shampoo in the river called 13th century.
Amjad says there's a city called Elephant and Castle in London. My brother used to go to university there. I've heard of that. But it's like most of places round here. Chris has been several times. He wants something different. He wants a challenge. Now I'm just gonna tell everybody it's Chris's mum's funeral on Monday. Now we've got a phone call this afternoon from his sister. Now his niece is doing not a reading, but it's like a reading, and basically she wants everybody to do like memories of his mum. You know, Callum, she wants Callum to do one, she wants me to do one, she wants Chris to do one, and basically it's everybody's memory. You know, it's a memory thing, you know, for his mum. And I thought it were absolutely brilliant. Well, Jack's going to Castle Cock. Is it Koch? I said cock. Sorry. My doctor prescribes cakes, biscuits, and pies for my rashes. So yeah, when she was saying, Kate, I were moved to tears, and I thought, what a lovely thing to do. You know, we've each got, you know, different memories. No, that's a cock. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I don't think so. There is one kind again, but not that.
But anyway, so yeah, I thought it was absolutely brilliant idea. You know, we've all got different memories of his mum. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought it was brilliant. So we've got to get it to her by Friday. Callum's already thought of what he's going to send. Chris is still thinking, because obviously she were his mum and he's got a lot of memories, you know what I mean? I'll say in what okay. I think she's sent it in Messenger. I'll not play it, Kate, because it's a voice message. Yeah. I'll listen to it later.
Rest a little bit, then we're going to go back out.
Hiya, Dirt Rider. How are you? We've got another 10 minutes to wait before the cake's done, and then we're going to soak it.
It smells good too. I can smell it already.
But yeah, I thought it were a brilliant idea. You know, we've each got his. I don't know whether you heard that, Laurie. His niece is doing like a reading. Well, not a reading, but like we've all got different memories of Chris's mum. So basically, she wants us to send particular memories that we've got of his mum. Like she wants Callum to do one, she wants me to do one, and she wants Chris to do one. You know what I mean? I mean, she told us an hilarious one that she's got. I'm not going to say it because I can't sort of divulge that, but it were hilarious. Me and Chris were absolutely killing us, and we're laughing, and it was so typical of Chris's mum, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But it were, And she says it don't have to be funny. It can just be something that sticks in your memory, a memory of his mum.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that. So you know, Callum's doing what? Oh,
So,
guess what I've got? It's a
Uh-oh, what
spider.
is it? Ugh, I don't touch them. I let the hubby do that.
Chris, come get. Oh, it's scurrying off. Go on, bugger off.
She had a spider come down right in front of her, hon.
yeah.
I'd be flipping.
It's running about on the table. It ain't now.
I'd be flipping out.
Oh dear. I've sort of seen it slowly coming down.
Oh my gosh.
Now, we've got a photo bomber on live stream. It wanted to be famous.
Oh my goodness.
It says he only came in to give the thumbs up. I will be listening.
Let's cook. Let's bake, and here comes the spider.
Oh dear.
Well, at least it didn't end up in the cake, right?
No. He had his marching orders. No,
Yeah, I see a spider. I get my hubby running.
We don't want any extras in cake. Any extra ingredients?
Right, none for you.
Oh dear. Yeah, but when I said, sweetheart, come and get it, you says, I'm not touching it.
Well, my husband always tells me, he says, why don't you kill it? And I said, no, you get it. He knows I won't go near them things. I little baby ones.
It sort of went on my keyboard and my thing, and I
can't stand them hairy little buggers either.
it was tiniest thing, but it's like got a white body. I don't know. It's unusual.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
So why are you clapping? Oh, I'll tell you something. I don't know whether you'll get them or not, Laurie. They've been painting bum for days now, little like midges, you know, because it's hot.
Yeah.
Oh, we've nearly used a can of spray because we've got fly spray, and you know it kills all like flies and wasps and whatever. Going round spraying, they seem to congregate in the downstairs toilet on the window. I don't know why, but they've been dragging. We call them like little midges, like little tiny flies.
Oh my goodness. Huh.
But it's like, you know, like tonight, if you were to go out and it's just sort of getting dark,
right?
You see them all round lights, and they're all like together in a, you know, in a group, and the little tiny, what we call them, midges.
Midges.
I don't know what you call them, but
well, we call them flies, but from now on, I'll call them tiny little midges.
Yeah, little midges we call them.
What is that? I'm going to check my cake, make sure it don't burn.
Yeah.
I think my oven's hot.
I'll let you just say 5 minutes. Do you want to have a look at mine, sweetheart?
Oh, I think.
Hey.
How do you know if it's done? It sure looks done.
Oh yeah, that looks done.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll put it
If yours is done, then mine will be done. I did put it on for 35 minutes, but it did say between 30 and 35 minutes. So I'll let Chris check. But yeah, you know, if it's not like moths and these midges and flies and, you know, everything, it's with it being hot.
Yeah. Well, we get gnats, what we call gnats. They're super tiny, and they're tinier than the tiny flies that you get.
Yeah.
And they fly around in groups, and all you do, half the time if you're outside after dark, you're going through tons of them.
Yeah.
I hate them things.
But yeah, these are similar sort of thing to your nuts. These,
Yeah,
like,
okay. We don't usually get them in the house, though. They stay outside.
But it's you see, it's like since it's been warm like this, we've had the doors open right until we go to bed. Right, I'm going to show everybody. Mine's done as well. I'm just going to turn my camera over. Ooh.
Don't you go freezing up on us now.
No, I'm just switching because I've got two cameras, you see. So
okay.
I'm switching it over so people can see.
There we go. Yeah.
So yeah,
they're definitely done.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, when I put this in, I think this is why you do the milk bit, because I don't know about yours, Laurie. When I put this in, it seems a bit dry, the cake.
That's what I thought, because I checked it with the toothpick.
And I think that's why you do this milk mixture.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it feels a little, same as you said the other day, like a strawberry shortcake feel to it. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm just gonna switch back over. So I'm going to put that on. Let's say it does say 15 minutes, but we'll put it on for 15 minutes to let it cool down. I'll see if I've got that.
Yep, I think it's going to be just like a pudding cake.
Castle Koch. Koch. That's how you say it.
Koch. The castle that Kate ran about. Koch.
Speak English up there. What's up with you?
We're learning new language here too.
Koch.
It's such a weird language. I can't understand how we don't know it properly. Basically.
So yeah, so there you have it. Kate has told us the correct pronunciation, which is something to that effect anyway. So I'm just going to put that cake to one side, because in a minute we're going to do the the milk mixture. So I think while we're waiting, Laurie, I'm going to make a start. So this.
Oh, I thought you already had it ready.
Oh yeah, you've already mixed yours. I haven't mixed it.
I thought you did. That's why I did mine.
Yeah, I've got it all measured out, but I haven't mixed it.
All right. Well,
So
mine is
I'm just waiting for it to that's sliding off that thing. So yeah, so here we have got 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk, and into this you need 1/2 cup of condensed milk. Now this is the thick gloopy stuff. You see how thick it is? So that's that. I mean, in essence, it is like a tres leche cake, which means it's 3 milk, and this is exactly the same. Right, I'm just so yeah, so that's the evaporated milk and the condensed milk, and to this you need 1 cup of milk. So that's a cup of milk. And what I'm going to do is, if it'll all go in, once I've mixed it all together, I'm going to put it back in jug. So yeah, so that's sort of like your milk mixture. I'm just going to give it a quick stir and mix it all together. Laura's already done it in like a shaker thing.
Did you put the condensed milk in?
I've put everything in. I've put milk, condensed milk, and evaporated milk. Everything.
Okay.
Everything's in there.
How did I miss that? Harmony.
What have you missed?
I missed you putting the condensed milk or the condensed milk in. But that's okay. We're good. I thought I only saw you dump two things in there. So the milk and the evaporated.
Yeah, I'm just going to I've sent you what Wakey sent me.
Okay.
Yeah. It says sent you what Pixie on Messenger, Jeanette. So yeah, so that is condensed milk, evaporated milk, and ordinary milk. So when you think about it, it is a bit like a milk cake, in other words, and that's why it's got to be soaked overnight. I'm hoping this will be. Oh. So yeah, that's everything in there. That is condensed milk. I've splashed a little bit on me mat.
You wouldn't want to see the mess I made doing this today. Oh my goodness, I made a mess. Eggs and milk everywhere. Oh well.
Well, it's like me. I mean, it don't matter what I'm doing. I always get either flour all down me, icing sugar all down me.
Yeah.
You know, you name it. I always get something down me. But they do say if a messy baker is a good baker. So I don't know. So yeah, and this actual whisk, we're off Amazon, and it's been a godsend. About in pounds in English money, they're about nearly £3. But you know, if you've only got a balloon whisk, that it makes a mess. It goes all over the place. This is like a little whisk.
I use my gravy cup. This is what I mix for my flour and water in for my gravy.
Oh, so
then all you have to do is shake it, and it's got the lid on top.
Oh yeah.
So it works real nice.
Well, that's it. And in this instance, you're not going to have milk and whatever flying all over the place.
Just the eggs and everything else.
But yeah, it's like I said, Laura, I saw these on Amazon. I thought, oh, they're ideal. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've actually seen something, and there is. It's like a pack of 3, but they are the balloon whisks.
Yeah.
Like a normal size one, a medium sized one, and a small one. So they're not a bad price to say, you know. So so that's still got 8 minutes. So we'll leave it till it gets down to about 5 minutes, and then we'll hey.
It's like going to Castleton, but opposite direction.
Oh, it's all right. Chris is looking for new locations to. Yeah, I know it is. Because most of the locations that he's done around here, you know, many, you know, time and time again.
8 more commandos near it.
Oh.
What's going on with my computer here? Getting all funny on me.
We can still see you anyway, Laura.
Yeah, I just don't know what's going on with my computer. First the lag thing, and I reset everything, and it's still, I don't know what's going on. Plus it's still
when you get to Sandal Castle, you'll be 2.11 miles from him. As the crow flies, there you go. So I'm just going to switch this over slightly now. I'll give that a good mix. We'll have another chit chat. But yeah, can't wait for tomorrow. What I'll probably do is obviously beforehand, obviously cook my strawberries and everything up. I've already weighed me milkshake out, so that's already weighed out. So yeah, so all you need, I've got my cream that's in fridge. So I've got everything sorted. It's just, you know, strawberries is in fridge, cream's in fridge, and then there's just like to cut strawberries up and obviously do the second part tomorrow. So,
yeah, that's 4 hours. That would be a pretty long live, Jeanette.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I suggested doing it in 2 parts, because we really wanted to make it.
Right.
You know, we really wanted to make it. I wanted to make it. Laurie wanted to make it. And Tracy did.
And she's not.
But then I read, and it says, you know, it's got to be sort of put it fridge for 4 hours or overnight. I says, how's that going to work? And then I sort of, you know, I sort of sit and contemplate and everything. I thought, well, I could do it in 2 parts. You know, it's going to be soaking all night. And then tomorrow night, we can just mix the double cream with and the, you know, the milkshake mix.
Right.
And the strawberries. It's not going to be a massive, long one tomorrow. But, you know, I wanted to show people the finished thing, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, that would be nice, putting the work into it to be able to show it. What it
Yeah, yeah.
like, you know, so, yeah.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I don't do cheesecakes, is because, you know, they've got to be set in fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight. Now, when I make a cheesecake, I prefer them to be left overnight.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I don't care for anyways, cheesecake.
Yeah.
So I'm not missing anything.
So, yeah. So it's like I look for recipes that I think people will like, that's easy enough to do, and that you can do on a live stream, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know, we really wanted to do this, so you know, it's no detriment to do it into two separate live streams. You know what I mean?
Not at all. And it
No,
looks like, how could you not do that recipe? You know?
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, it's tomorrow's is not going to be a long live stream because it's just whipping your cream up and you. Hiya, Alexander. How are you? But yeah, what I'm just saying is I couldn't really do a cheesecake on a live stream because once you've mixed your cream cheese and everything, it's got to be in fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we really wanted to do this, and it's a lovely summer recipe. That here you go for Alexander's benefit. That's the picture of it. And camera focuses. It's a lovely. It's just right for summer, if you know what I mean. You know, it's going to be nice. You know, coming out at fridge, lovely and cool and summery. You know what I mean?
Refreshing, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, you know, I mean, we've got 2 minutes. That should take me. I finish my cigarette off, and then we'll go on to the soaking of the cake. So basically, we've mixed condensed milk, evaporated milk, and normal milk. And the next But the thing is, yeah, I mean, I've got some. I looked. I've got a small tin of evaporated milk, but there wasn't enough in a small tin for the amount that I needed. So I had to open a big tin. So I said to Chris,
too much.
You know, I don't like chucking things away. I don't like wasting things. So I said to him, I says, well, condensed milk's unsweetened, evaporated. So dog's had it. He's had a field day today. He's been spoiled. So, you know, it does get spoilt every now and again.
Yeah. A lot of people like it in their coffee.
The thing is, we had some, we have these, they're like chicken portions. And we, I bought some. Hiya, Mark, how are you? They were in breadcrumbs. So there were 4 in a pack. Well, there's only 3 of us. So Chris says, I tell you what, he says, I'll cook them all. He says, and I'll do one for the dog. I went, that dog lives life of luxury. You know, he's having a chicken portion now in breadcrumbs. You wolfed it down him, I'll tell you. Oh dear. It does. It gets spoiled rotten, Alexander. So yeah, it does. It gets spoiled. And it's like this. Another thing, we had cottage pie tonight. So I don't have a massive portion. So there was some left over. So Chris says, he were in there. He were in there and like you were hovering about. I don't know whether your dog's at sing when you're cooking or anything. And he were hovering about and Chris said, Biscuit, he says, you've got to let it cool down first.
Yeah, Biscuit really understood that, didn't he?
Yeah. You know, Dad, I want it now. Never mind it cooling down. I want it now. Oh, dear. So I'll just put that out a minute. So we'll go back onto cake. I'll just turn my camera around again.
Again.
Oh, it saves all faff loads. You know, if I can just switch it round and, you know, it sort of like takes a while to register. So yeah, so that's this cake. Oh, Laura's already poked holes in hers. Anyway, I've just got back.
Quicker.
Yeah, you know, that's mine. So yeah, so I'm just using my skewer and not as big holes as what Laurie's got, like, but
yeah, I used the end of one of my spoons.
Yeah, so I've got these as like kebab stick things, but they're ideal for when you're baking for this sort of thing. Because I
hope they're not too big.
Chris, absolutely. Yeah, but when you think about it, Laurie, you put in your milkshake mix on top of it, so you're not seat owls.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris absolutely loves lemon drizzle.
Oh, I do too, actually.
So
yeah.
I'll look into that. And you see, I have done it on when I did a vlog.
Like you said, it's not my Sabine, that's it.
It's so easy to make, Jeanette. You don't even really need a recipe for it. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of my specialities. I mean, you know, if you ask anybody, I always take lemon drizzle when I go visiting, and you know, I haven't had a bad, you know, oh, that weren't very nice, or you know what I mean. Everybody says it were lovely. So yeah, I think that's about. And you do this because we're going on to the milk and the milk mix type of thing now. Sorry about that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour it over. No, supposed to soak in. It will do. Just turn them off.
Doesn't sound like he believes you.
No, he ain't got much confidence in me, has he, Laura? There is quite a bit of mixture, actually. But this is the reason why you soak it overnight, is so it soaks into the cake.
Yeah.
I'm just getting mine a bit more, yeah, a few more holes in mine. Because there's some bits around edge I've missed.
There we go.
So Laura's already done hers. I'm just putting a few more holes in mine so it soaks into the cake. So I've only got like half a jug left, so I'm hoping that and believe it or not, this cake ain't got no butter in it. So I think that's where this comes into play, is because the recipe doesn't have any butter in it. Got eggs, but it don't have any butter in it. And I think this is what makes the cake super moist. Is that fireworks? I'm going to say, is that fireworks?
Oh, it is, yeah.
So yeah, so that's that done now. So that's soaked in. Well, it ain't soaked in yet, but it's you know, that's why you use like a quite a big tin, because there is a bit sort of round sides, and that's why it needs to go in the fridge for 4 hours at least. So when this is cooled completely, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the top with cling film. So if you've got any cling film, Laurie, I'd cover it, you know, just cover the top of it. And this goes now in the fridge for at least 4 hours, or preferably overnight. So that will give the cake time to soak up all this like milk mixture. And that is what makes the cake moist.
My paper wasn't high enough. I got some on the other side of my paper. I hope it hardens up so that I can get it out of there.
So I'm just going to turn my camera. As you can see, that's the finished cake. It's you know, the milk mixtures on it. So so yeah.
Take a bullet.
So it's as easy as that, guys, and this is why we're doing it in two it's all right, my camera's having a collie wobble. So yes, so this is why we're doing it in 2 parts. Part 2 will be tomorrow, when it'll be out the tin, it'll be on a plate, and we're going to make the milkshake bit and the strawberries. It's not going to be a dead long one tomorrow. You know, we've done biggest part of it, which is actually making the cake and everything. So yeah, so we're gonna do part 2 tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. That's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you for having us, and thank you, Laura, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you all tomorrow at same time, 9 o'clock, for part 2.
You know,
Alrighty.
What?
It says on it, and it will be the pixie.
No. Callum said this to me, and I was saying to Laurie earlier on. Callum says, what you making tonight? I says, I'm making a milkshake cake. I says, but you're not going to be able to have any till Thursday. Why Thursday? I says, because I says, once I've made the cake tonight and soaked it and everything, I says, I'm doing it in 2 parts. I says, so we're doing the second part tomorrow. I says, so you're not going to actually be able to have any till Thursday. He went, biggest sigh you've ever heard. So, yeah, so thank you guys. Thank you for Laurie for coming in, and see you later. Well, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, for part 2, which is the best part.
Yeah.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I haven't even pressed it yet.